Retrocast.
We are going old school today, as in an old cast lineup on this podcast episode. Kevin, you're here.
Hello.
Glad to have you back after many years.
Yeah, I got lost in a McDonald's ball pit and nobody came to get me. I'm a little upset about it, but it's fine. We'll move on. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The time when going to McDonald's was a fun experience for everybody.
It's so expensive now.
So, my big problem with fast food these days is the automatic, the non-cashier that's there.
Oh, yeah. That's the worst.
Like, it's great in... I'll give you an example of how it's good. In Toronto, when there's a billion people, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
In suburbs of Rhode Island, not so good, because there's like 2 people that work there. All you want to do is, look, I just want a double cheeseburger. Just, can we move on? And they're just ignoring you. They're like, no. You order it yourself. Then fuck you then. How about that?
Well, then why am I paying you?
Oh, right. $18 an hour, and they do less than ever.
I don't work here. I might get my order wrong.
Episode 193, Superior Sequels. Colin, this was your pick.
Yes, it was. I just figured we were due for a cast with games we knew would be good, and also, so much of the time, sequels end up being lesser versions of the originals at best, and complete shit at worst, so I thought we should shine a light on some games that actually improve on the originals. And by the way, I am still sick with a cold, so my voice is going to have me sounding like a frog all cast.
Oh, you haven't improved since yesterday, as we ripped Code Geass a new asshole?
Yes, and we're talking to different people, so nobody will know from that.
You'd be shocked of the crossover, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, you missed the Pixel Remaster podcast. Very much enjoyed doing that one.
I've been looking to get into, I haven't played anything, old, I feel like, in a long, long time. Like, the ones we're going to go over today, I've played them fairly recently, but I feel like I've been such on, a modern kick. I could have used that in my life, actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of in this. I realized this year when I made my game tracker list, which we'll get to you, Kevin, and you get to add your game tracker for 2026. 3 months into the year. But I've realized I'm playing a lot of these games either from a specific era of my childhood where I didn't have the consoles. Because I went straight NES to PS1. I had a whole console generation I ended up skipping as a child. Amazing when your parents can't afford a Super Nintendo or Genesis, right? But all your friends had them.
The news back in the day told all the parents that the Super Nintendo was a scam. Do you remember those? Or no?
I don't, no.
There were so many news reports like, well, we just bought a Nintendo. What's this Super one? Because nobody's remembers a console sequel. It's actually interesting to go back and watch those.
Oh, interesting.
Huh. Yeah,
I just know we
never
just
heard of
couldn't
that
afford
either.
it. That was the reason. We just couldn't afford it.
My parents just wouldn't buy one for us as young as we were.
Yeah.
We were limited to the PC.
But I'm either playing games from that specific era, that early to mid 90s type stuff before the PS1 came out. So we're talking 92 to 95.
Good time.
Or
Doom was there.
Or I'm playing this weird late PS2, early PS3 era thing because I was living in Germany and didn't buy any new games, and all of my friends over there didn't really have game consoles, or they were all playing Rainbow Six.
So no games were the most intense game ever made at the time.
Well, it's I just played Final Fantasy 13, which came out in
Right.
around that era, a little bit after. I mean,
Sorry
that
to
was
hear
kind
about
of while I was in college, but broke, couldn't afford new games, or just the 2 a year kind of deal.
Mm.
So yeah, I've played Wet, Final Fantasy 13. I've played Tomb Raider Underworld. It's all of this era, and I'm having a good time doing that.
Underworld. Jeez. Is that good?
Yeah, I would say it's like an 8 out of 80 on Metacritic type of game.
Okay. My Tomb Raider knowledge is a big blind spot between the first game and then the reboots.
Well, I do want to play a couple of the retro ones. I want to play like Tomb Raider 4, just because it's so weird and nobody really goes back and plays that.
We'll play them on the remasters because they don't have tank control, so you can play them like an adult.
That never bothered me though, with Tomb Raider in particular.
I just can't get used to it.
So I'm doing that. It's funny that we're doing the Superior Sequels podcast because do you guys listen to like Kind of Funny Games Cast or any of these like very?
Yeah.
They just did a March Madness episode with the best sequel in video games.
Oh, I missed that? I've been falling behind because I've been working with a guy. Hold on, let me see if I can find that because I saw him post a bracket about something.
Yeah, that's what it was, and they basically had their entire kind of fan base make the bracket. So it was just which games the fans wanted to put into it. So of course there's like really nothing before 1998.
Right, yeah.
Because I was thinking while listening to that, I'm like, shit, fucking Donkey Kong Jr., Miss Pac-Man, Mega Man 2. Yeah, you know? Like those kinds of games.
A sequel?
Hmm?
Is Miss Pac-Man really a sequel?
Oh, yeah.
But there's Pac-Man 2.
Well, there's Pac-Man 2. All right, you'll pick one of those.
I guess I'd rather have Miss Pac-Man if I'm going to pick.
That's a way to put it. So, and I've also there's weird. So I'm back listening to a lot of just video game podcasts in general, like newer ones or popular ones. Go through phases with that, and I've noticed a lot of these gamer podcasts, particularly like it's a certain age group that are doing it now. Because everyone goes in phases. And there's this weird consensus that Super Mario Sunshine is this just atrocious Mario game, which I find very strange.
Yeah, they're right.
Bullshit.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
I'm just feeding into it. I have not played it, but most people I've talked to are like, no, this sucks, actually.
We've done it for the podcast, and we're like, this is super fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I need a reminder then, because when I played on 3D All-Stars to remind myself, I was like, huh, maybe not. Thank you.
The camera's not that. The camera can be a little crappy at times, but I think it's overall good.
Well, it is on the GameCube, which has its limitations there and then.
Right, but I thought the 3D All-Stars thing was going to like fix it up a little bit, and they were just like, oh, no, actually.
Yeah, they just kind of polished the graphics and left the rest.
Yeah.
So there's that, which I found super strange, because even when that came out and everyone that I knew had a GameCube, Mario Sunshine was super fun. Same thing with Luigi's Mansion, and now there's just this weird hate with him.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion shouldn't get any hate.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't get it.
I mean, I get it back in the day when the GameCube first came out, everybody was expecting a mainline Mario game, and instead they got Luigi.
Well, it's a similar reaction to when Wind Waker came out. It's like, what is this weird cartoony graphics? Ugh, ew.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Zelda, by the way.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites, except for one part.
Oh, the treasure map hunting thing.
Yeah, it sucked.
Don't like that. That's for sure. That's a. You know what also did that was Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think Wind Waker should be remade, but they should that one dungeon that was supposed to be in it but wasn't. They basically replaced it with a Destroyed Island. They should put that in.
Oh, extra content. Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Isn't
The
Wii
Wii U
version
Wind
extra?
Waker version is excellent. Love it.
Yeah, that's the first one I played. So I'm trying to remember if they added anything else beyond that. They were like, "Yo, this quest that sucks. We should fix that."
Well, the gamepad functioning with the map in front of you as you're sailing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
What a great way to use that.
That's a pretty cool feature.
And then they never did anything else with it ever again.
Well, Pikmin 3, you were able to have the map of the world you were in at the time right in front of you too.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, love Pikmin.
One other time.
I might play Pikmin 3 after this podcast.
I gotta play one again.
1 is fun. They're all fun.
I've only played one, and then it was one of those things where I had 2 on my shelf. And I was like, I will play you when I'm ready, and then I don't have it anymore.
That's too
Got
bad.
all 4 on Switch on physical, and I haven't touched them at all. They're still in the shrink wrap.
Oof.
That's rough, man.
That's basically a story of my life with new games nowadays.
Being adults.
Although last cast gave me an excuse to pull the wrap off of Live Alive, and I ended up playing through the whole thing.
Ooh, how was that?
It was great. I liked it.
Maybe you should listen to the previous episode, Kevin.
Well, listen, I'm catching up. I got a child. All right.
Excuses, excuses.
That's right.
Barely catching up on my own. I'm like, Aaron, she's crying. I can't tonight.
You should just injure your leg like me. Then you'll have lots of time.
No, don't do that.
I did
Don't
my
recommend that.
shoulder last week, actually, and I was like, oh, maybe I can go home. But then it my Wolverine regenerative powers kicked in. I was like, damn it.
I wish I could say the same for myself. For more details, listen to our Vegas Baby episode.
I will.
So the other thing that
it's quite an epic story.
Yeah. So the other thing that I noticed on a lot of these newer podcasts that have started, I'm talking like the last couple of years. I'll pick on this one, even though I really enjoy it and I listen to it weekly. It is the Casual Gaming Podcast. A couple guys in their early 20s.
Okay.
A lot of these people are hardcore Xbox fans, specifically from the 360 era. Like that is their childhood nostalgia now. And even the late 20 to early 30-year-olds, they have the original Xbox. Because it's a lot of Americans at the end of the day. You know, I listen to one German video game podcast. They have it's way different in the culture and how they look at gaming. Anyways, when it comes to like that era, it's kind of like one type of game, and I think that's contributed a lot to this like live service opinionated and how it took off the way it did, and what's causing a lot of the gaming industry to just implode. Looking at you, Ubisoft.
Yeah,
they hold like the Halo series as this holy grail of gaming, and think in their heads Fable is this phenomenal trilogy of games. And the new one coming out, the remake, is going to be this immediate Game of the Year contender. And I'm like, does everybody not remember that the Fable games are like not very good?
Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
As I went back and played Fable Anniversary, and so I'm thinking that was like, oh, this is the newer version. Let me try it. Like, I don't, if I had the opportunity to try a newer one, I'm gonna. Game still played like it was from 2005. I'm like, this kind of sucks, actually.
And it's like a Bethesda game in its graphics in a lot of ways, where it's just kind of very chunky and blocky and not great to look at. I was like, man, this is like the N64 with a glow up. Ugh.
Yeah, and then like I feel like nobody says anything good about 2 or 3, and that's just from my little circle. But they say they love the Fable series. I'm like, I think you like one game actually.
Yeah. So anyways, back to that kind of funny sequels March Madness thing. It came down to Portal 2 and Halo 2, and Halo 2 ended up winning. Half-Life 2 they knocked out in the first round to put like NBA Street Volume 2.
Oh,
What?
And
no, I get that.
I'm just like laughing, going, you can tell the fan base that's there.
Well, it's their opinion, but NBA Street, and I'm not even like a basketball fan, but like that game was pretty good.
It's very good, but over like Half-Life 2, I go, I'm not even a Half-Life fan, and I go, that game is legendary. Like,
It's such an apples and oranges comparison though. But like, if I'm gonna have a bunch of friends over, I'd rather we all play NBA Street versus like, hey, everyone watch you play Half-Life. You know, I get more hours out of it.
yeah, that's not the point of the podcast that they were doing, but
So,
yeah, it's just this specific era. Halo 2 is just this this glory. It's a glory game, and it probably doesn't help that I have zero nostalgia for the Halo series in general, and have never been into this online LAN shooter community. It's like, yeah, I've played it. It was just like, okay, fine.
yeah, I run through Halo recently, and the gameplay in those games are great, but when everyone talks about the story of Halo, I have to say it is just sci-fi slop.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I never thought the story was like that crazy, but the gameplay is phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I've played the first 2 games, been meaning to play 3, but I never really like played the multiplayer all that much, mostly because everybody else is too good.
Yeah.
well,
Casuals like
that's
me
the other
don't
thing.
stand a
Online gaming
chance.
now is the skill level is very high to get into shit like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here playing Mega Man 2 and shit. 2026.
Yeah, single player world is very peaceful, especially
It's
with where
very
I am in my
peaceful.
life.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it here. Nobody's telling me to die. They bang my mom. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's why team games online are becoming more popular. I mean, Helldivers 2 took off like a fucking rocket.
Yeah, extraction shooters, different versions of Destiny, etc., etc. Marathon just came out, and that is not getting the greatest reception.
Is it not? I thought people liked Marathon.
So here's the thing: again listened to a bunch of video game podcasts, and how people in the industry, when they have to review the game, speak mostly positive. They're hyping it up, but you can tell when they're kind of going over everything that they're not like having the definition of fun with it. They're like, yeah, it's made well. It's a quote unquote good game. But I get the impression that they're just not going to play it again after the review period. Unlike when I listen to reviews of Resident Evil Requiem, that they're just glowing and gushing about the game. It's such a different tone and discussion point over what the game is. Not to mention that there's also the game High Guard that came out and it's already shutting down, among other live service games that have come out in like the last year. It's just you either hit or it's nothing. There is no in between. And these are made to just pump money into the companies that made them. They're going broke.
Well, because they're taking high risks with, like everyone's trying to be the next Fortnite, but the problem is Fortnite exists.
It still exists, right? It hasn't gone away. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto 5.
Right. Like you haven't done anything new. So if you just made another one of these, I'm already invested in this one. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's like a lot of these live service type games end up being like second jobs, and thus everybody who wants to play them, they can only dedicate their time to one at a time.
Right.
And it's the same thing with like MMOs. And the market is just saturated at this point. There's no logical reason to make one of your own anymore, because you're competing with a whole bunch of other shit, and even they're struggling nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, I live in my own world. Single player. I'm very happy with it.
Same here.
All right, Kevin. Now we're here. Let's do your game tracker for 2026. So you've already beaten a few games this year. What you got?
Well, I got a whole lot. I don't know if it'll make your life easy, but I will actually bring it up in our little screen for you.
Okay.
Oh no, can I share my screen? I can. Yes. Very good. So maybe you guys can see it. So I try to keep a tier list every year
Yep.
of what I've been playing. This is mostly it, but there are things where like, listen,
You played both
played
Red
it
Deads
and
this year already? I thought you were just playing 2.
Yeah, I played both, and I played the first one on Switch because it was on sale and it had a free upgrade, so it ran super well on Switch too. And I was like, "Whoa, this is surprising." I mean, the game's what 15 years old. It probably should run well, but regardless,
Would you play would you play Red Dead 2 on
Steam Deck.
PC? Okay.
Yeah,
So Switch and PC.
which was annoying because then the A and B and the X and Y were swapped going to the second game, and my brain just couldn't handle it. So
All right.
that
So what do we got here? I'm trying to.
a me problem. I can. That's in
Oh, there we go. I
There
can
we
move.
go.
I can zoom in. There we are.
Um,
Dave the Diver.
remember-
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember things I played, but like I tried Burnout Paradise for like a little while. And I was like, I just don't. It's not even fair for me to judge it, kind of thing.
Which
it just
Ratchet and
didn't
Clanks
vibe
are
with
these?
me.
Is that the remake and then Rift Apart?
Yeah, so we got there's the remake. Then I did Rift Apart because I got a PS5, had to justify it somehow. Spider-Man 2, that was good, just not as good as the first one.
Ratchet and Clank, then
King
Ratchet and Clank, Rift
of
Apart.
Fighters 2002, which I love fighting games, but I don't have anyone to play them with, so I get very sad.
PS5, PS5. Hold on, I'm
WWE's
trying to get
just
all this down.
Floating here, yeah. WWE's floating here until I decide on it. It's just I didn't want to forget to put it in there.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. There's a lot of things in here. Panzer Dragoon remake. You ever played Panzer Dragoon?
I like the Panzer Dragoon.
I think it's just fine.
Is that on Switch?
Yeah, it was good, but I was like, oh, this is just an arcade rail shooter, huh? Which is fine if you want that.
Let's see. You got Cyberpunk 2077. Is that on your PS5?
That was on a mix of Steam Deck, Xbox, and then back to Steam Deck.
All right, PC it is.
Yeah. I played.
And you have beaten all these, correct?
The only things on here I haven't. Well, from Have a Nice Death downwards, no. That's probably accurate.
Have a Nice Death.
Yeah, right here, in the B tier there.
All right, so we got DMC Devil May Cry,
which is I guess I really did beat Black Ops 7 because the campaign is online only and dumb, so I said no thank you.
And I just want to know what you played all these on. So DMC played on what?
That was on Steam Deck, yep.
Okay.
Dave and Have a Nice Death were on Steam Deck.
Dave the Diver.
I refuse to say PC. How dare you?
Well, to me, it's the same thing.
No. Do you know my username?
Let's see.
It is funny how many people try to convince me to play on PC. I'm like, my username is the gimmick, guys. I don't think you're getting it.
What is this? All right, what's on the C tier here?
So we got Necromunda Hired Gun, which I did not know was a Warhammer 40K game. It is like a budget version of Doom 2016.
Necromunda? Munda?
Yeah.
Hired Gun. I gotta look this up.
To being good. It's so close to being good, but it's just jank enough where I didn't want to finish it.
2021 FPS.
It's like worth it for $3 if you can play it, but like towards the end of the game, it just kind of got a little repetitive.
And this was Steam Deck?
Yep.
Necromunda Hired Gun. And you did not beat that one?
No, I got close to the end.
Okay. Dave the Diver was super great, though, right?
I put it as good. I didn't love it as much as everyone else loved it.
Oh, man.
I think it just... I know, it's still good. B tier is good. It's just, I think it went on a little too long. And, like, when I started really getting into the management sim of it, which I don't like management sims, then the game was like, we should just put that on the back burner and go help the C people out. I'm like, no, I want to run a restaurant. What are you doing?
Yeah, it kind of overloads itself with a bunch of different kinds of gameplay.
which I thought was great. And the crazy anime like K-pop festival in the middle of the game, I was like, what are we doing here?
Oh, come on, that's funny.
It was hilarious, and I thought all that was great, but then it just like kept going on with different things, and I really just wanted to get back to like, let me just make this food and serve the people.
Okay, so I got Kirby
Superstars.
Superstars.
You did not beat that.
What'd you play it on?
Switch.
Switch. Yeah. Crisis, what'd you play it on?
I played this on PS5 and I didn't beat that.
Crisis 2?
That game glitched out, did not beat it. That's why it's in D tier.
Jack 2?
Broke. I played an hour of it and said, fuck this game.
Whoa, okay.
Jack
Ooh,
2
harsh.
sucks.
Now, they're trying to Grand Theft Auto thing with it, and it's not fun.
It's not fun, and the first game was great. Do the 3D open world platformer. You made a GTA game that was gray, uninteresting, and unnecessary.
So Jack 3 is certainly better than Jack 2.
I'm willing to try Jack 3 because I never hear anyone talk about Jack 3.
Yeah, Jack 3 we played on the podcast and had quite a fun time with it. The car sections are goofy.
And then we got to play the Lost Frontier, the best one, right, guys?
Oh, God.
No?
Come on. What do you mean?
All right, so I'll get the playtime from you later.
Yeah.
Get it another time. We'll get that figured out. So then that leads. So you got 14 games on this list.
Mm-hmm.
What are some games that you have on your bucket list of 2026 that you're going to play / want to play?
Like coming out in 2026?
No, just in general. Any, like, for example, my list here, I got like Bonk's Adventure, Chained Echoes, Ghost of Yote. I'm playing the first Parasite Eve over again right now. Just these are things I've wanted to play this year and just knock off a list or just what I end up playing. I keep adding.
Well, I pick all the games I'm going to play off a randomizer, but if I just go on my list of things, it's only 1,249 games long. So I'm working on it before I die. But the number one game I want to play this year is Mouse PI for Hire, if you've ever heard of that.
I have not.
I've heard of that. Is that the one that's sort of like in 1930s Disney animation style?
It looks like a rubber hose kind of FPS.
Oh my god, okay, I have heard of this game.
This is like the number one game I want to play this year. And this is like the second it comes out, I'm playing it.
Nice.
That's like my big one to play this year.
That comes out April 16th as well.
Oh, it's so close. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to play it on.
You did remind me of this game, and that's fantastic. I got to add this on my list too.
Yeah, this is my number one go-to. But everything else, I kind of picked off I pick off a randomizer of what I want to play. So unless something like really catches my eye to like this comes out and I got to play it now. But then there's Dragon Quest 3, and with the baby and all, it is so hard to play an RPG for me right now. That like.
That's what we just covered on the Pixel Remaster cast.
Yeah, I got to do it myself. I love every other Dragon Quest I played. 7 I like, but god, that game was long. And I don't like job systems in games, which means it's a setup for disaster. It's a long RPG with grinding in a job system, but I love Dragon Quest, so I want to do it.
I mean, it's a really good Dragon Quest. It's the one that changed the whole franchise and how RPGs go about everything. Yeah.
So I'm willing to give it a try, but like Clair Obscur, people love Clair Obscur. I liked Clair Obscur, but I made the horrible decision to play that on Xbox. I really should have played it on Steam Deck so I can bring it with me and like work on it in little bits and pieces. But only being able to play it at home was rough. So it took me longer than it needed to. Oh, there was another game I was just thinking about, Resident Evil 9. I have to play that. Because I just did 8, and 8 is phenomenal. Loved 8.
I liked 8. I just didn't love it as much as 7.
See, I liked 8. The only thing that was a big disappointment is I thought the big goth mommy was going to be a bigger deal.
Yeah, it's just so short in the game.
Yeah, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get why you did the marketing. It was good. I really liked it, and the story it was weird, where it at least made sense, because I feel like horror games like that really be like, what if we put a Vince Russo twist on this right now?
Well, yeah.
And
Love the wrestling reference, by the way.
Yeah, actually, my co-host Aaron calls Kojima the Vince Russo of video games, and honestly, that's accurate.
No, but Vince Russo never did anything good.
Okay, hold on. He did probably something good.
No.
Probably,
No.
Maybe one day. So the Resident Evil 9 and Mouse PI are like the two I really gotta hit soon.
Mouse PI for hire. Yeah, that looks like a blast.
Metroid Prime 4 I gotta get to.
No.
Listen, I want it. I know everyone was a little upset by it, but I feel like people build it up way too high in their heads.
Now, are you going to do that on the Switch or Switch 2?
Switch 2.
Switch 2.
I'm lucky enough to get a Switch 2.
All right. Add another item here. You don't have a Switch 2 yet? I thought you did.
No, I do. I actually bought it on 4th of July because my GameStop got one.
Ha.
Yeah. And then that GameStop closed. So there you go. Oh, and Borderlands 4. I'll get back to that, I should say.
Borderlands 4. What's that on?
I will probably get that on PS5 because
just like Resident Evil Requiem PS5.
Undecided.
Undecided. All right.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Crimson Desert?
I keep seeing people talk about that, and I know, was it Black Desert's an MMO, right?
Yeah. So if you want to play essentially a very similar game with other players, you'd play that. If you want to play the solo experience, which is made even more over the top, you play Crimson Desert, which is coming out.
I keep hearing about it. It's not like tickling me right away, but I'm hearing so much buzz about it. I feel like maybe I need to just get involved in it.
I'm waiting till it comes out first. I'm probably going to wait a month or so, see what all wackiness people are going to do, and then I might decide, because that game looks like a huge time chunk.
Is it a survival craft game? I'm watching gameplay of it now. If it's survival craft, I'm out.
No. Nah, it's more like, I think, Zelda Breath of the Wild type thing. Except there's steampunk mechas, and you can, like, grappling hook Spider-Man swing on bosses.
Oh, it's Horizon Forbidden West. All right.
I did see a funny video of a guy who just had it. He's like doing a review copy, and he shows just one scene, throws it on TikTok, where he grapple hooks a tree on the edge of the cliff, pulls the tree, makes it bend, it slingshots him over the cliff so he can see the whole world. And this is the Breath of the Wild comparison. He just swan dives into the ground as hard as he could and dies.
Game of the year, actually.
I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Is he gonna like open a parachute or something? No, he just dies.
I love it.
All right, so we got Mouse PI, Resident Evil Requiem, Metroid Prime 4, Borderlands 4, anything else?
That's like the immediates. I just looked over the list a bit.
Okay. Mouse PI.
You reminded me of that game.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it.
I'm like begging for a key to stream. I keep bothering the devs. I'm like, please. It's not that I don't want to support your game. I am cheap, but like, please.
I beg, right?
I will grovel. I'm gonna check my key mailer now actually and see if they ever sent me a key. Let's see. Maybe I'm lucky enough. Maybe not. Computer enhance.
Enhance.
I've been loving that guy on TikTok where he's like, computer, make this guy's balls itchy for the next 4 hours. You're welcome. Let's see. The lone. Oh, I got a key for something else that isn't that.
Ah.
What is the lone sword? You ever heard of the lone sword?
I have not.
A sentient blade. Is this a Metroidvania where you play as a sword? I'm in.
Really?
It's what it looks like. Hold on. Computer share screen. It looks like a Metroidvania where I play as a sword.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, maybe I might do this. I might have to clean this. That'd be neat.
I think I'll wish list it.
Well, right before this podcast started, I bought a game on the Switch called Lunark.
Lunark
Came out like 3 years ago. It's on sale for like $3.50.
Oh, you know what? I heard Lunark and I thought RPG like Lunar, but this is definitely not.
No, it's kind of like an out of this world platformer.
Yeah.
It's only like 5 hours or something. I looked it up and I'm like, I'm gonna play this. This looks great. And for $3, what's the worst that happens? I spent $3. I spent more on pizza last night doing that.
Yeah, but pizza's delicious. And
Pizza's delicious. So yeah, it looks cool, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm seeing how cheap I can get it for. Oh yeah, $4.90 for $3.99. Okay, could be worth it.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know if it's any good.
Yeah.
It's not usually my cup of tea, but I like the art.
Yeah, it reminds me of that dumb era that I'm into right now with gaming. I'm like, this is right what I'm in the mood for.
Oh, I lost my notes.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, that's all right. I know where my tabs are. I have 2 screens now. I'm an adult.
Nice.
Actually, the greatest Christmas gift I got is where my desk is. Like, I'm just too tall, so my TV was on the desk, but I had to like look down slightly.
Okay.
And now for Christmas, I got a TV stand to lift it to eye level, and I feel like a spaceman now.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
I should get one of those.
Oh, it's so worth it. I'll send
just a bigger monitor to hook to my laptop.
both.
Because I find myself leaning forward to read things more often than not.
Oh.
Maybe I'm just getting old.
Yeah, I was about to say, Colin, are you getting old?
Gasp.
I'm gonna really feel it when I get to be. What am I gonna be this year? 34. I just rough.
I thought you were like 35, 36.
Don't do this to me.
I mean, Colin and I are 38 now. We suck.
Well, I already feel like I went through like all the major health crises you can have at like a 30-year-old. I'm like, I'm good now. I'm done.
Well, I'm lucky enough to not have like huge body damage issues from all the sports I played, but God, I did something to my knee last night, and I am just like, I can walk and everything, but I go, this pain is really strange. I think it's the first old person pain I'm starting to go through with things.
Colin, I sent you the TV stand that I got. It's super helpful.
All right, let me see.
Cheap enough, and it's like a universal like TV bracket. You just like screw it on.
So I bought, So I bought Lunark. I bought Ghost of Yote finally. So I'm excited for that.
Okay.
I bought Star Ocean: The Second Story R. So that's on my list of what's up.
Let me know how you like that as well.
Well, the thing is, I love the original. It's one of my favorite games ever. Because eventually on this podcast, we're going to do like our top 10 or 15 games of all time, just from personal enjoyment. So a lot of my list this year is, or some of the games this year on my game tracker list are games from my past that I really love. Do I still hold them with such high regard? And Star Ocean is one of those. Star Ocean Second Story specifically. And the Pixel remaster deal is super good. It gets phenomenal reviews. I got it online for $20. So that's on the list of what to do. Because I got that, Final Fantasy VIII, Parasite Eve. I'm doing those. I'm playing Resident Evil 4 Remake because I've never actually completely beaten Resident Evil 4 before. So I'm going to do that. Mm-hmm. Follow that up with Requiem. I'm obsessed with people with gameplay on Requiem. I'm still just watching random videos of things. So I've probably seen a big chunk of the game just in bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
So I got those. And I'm probably going to buy 2 more games. on this podcast, so listen to that later.
Yeet.
So Kevin, what are you playing lately?
So after I just finished Resident Evil 8, I kind of went full.
So we need to
into,
add that to the
like,
game tracker list, right?
Yeah, did I not put that there before?
No.
Oh, well, Resident Evil 8, I beat that. Phenomenal. Love
Resident
that.
Evil Village.
And then...
Is that PS5?
No, I played that on Steam Deck, yes.
God damn it. How long did it take you?
I love Steam Deck. And then I needed a break from like big story things, so I've been kind of just all in since Friday playing 2K, WWE 2K26. Bad company, bad morals. Don't spend any money with them. Get it alternatively. I didn't buy it. I bought it. Like an adult.
Get it off eBay using Klarna.
Yeah, something like that. Before that, I was really trying to play Have a Nice Death, but that game is just so punishing that like my time is so limited, and I'm just in a mood where, as much as I like roguelikes, like I need to feel like I'm making constant progress in my life right now. Like just getting my ass kicked over and over, I'm like, I don't have time for this. So right now, just kind of hanging out with some wrestling, and then I'm soon gonna start Metroid Fusion.
Metroid Fusion. Oh,
yeah, it's
nice.
been like 15 years since I played.
Nice.
That. So I'm willing to retry.
And you're gonna play that on the Game Boy Advance, obviously, right?
Yeah, my Game Boy Advance on the Switch too. Correct.
Oh, Switch 2. Okay.
I'm an adult now. I need a big screen. I got big, small eyes.
I hear that.
But I wonder if Game Boy Advance games look good on the Switch blown up like that. Probably not, but
I'm sure there's some sort of technology thing that makes it fine.
yeah, not from Nintendo. They're gonna be like, deal with it, idiot.
Colin, what have you been playing?
Mostly Sea of Stars. I mean, I'm back to work, regular work duties now. And also, since we were doing both seasons of Code Geass for the podcast yesterday, I've been spending a lot of my time working my way through those to refresh my memory.
Yeah. Do you feel like you wasted your time?
No, I don't think so. It's a good show overall. Just a little goofy in places.
Yeah. That'll come out probably tomorrow or Tuesday, hopefully, is the release schedule there. But who knows? It's like whenever I have time and I'm not exhausted from work, I throw out the podcast episodes.
Yeah, I'm still really enjoying Sea of Stars. I just managed to procure the ghost ship for my own use, and then helped a whole village of... Well, the game just had a shit just got real moment where you defeat what was presumed to be the main villain, only for some cultists to appear to interrupt the ritual, and now an even worse villain has appeared. So now you gotta help a village of people flee to another island, and I've just finished that whole section. Now it's on to the next. So I'm looking forward to that.
Sea of Stars was so goddamn good.
Yep. And it's in the same universe as The Messenger, but because I haven't played that one in years, all the callbacks are going to be lost on me.
Right. I forgot about that.
I mean, I fucking love The Messenger.
It's really in that same universe?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Big old plot thing towards the end of the game.
Cool. But The Messenger is also worth playing, if only for the soundtrack. I mean, that soundtrack slaps so hard.
Yeah, it does.
I still listen to it on YouTube regularly. I never get tired of it.
Well.
And aside from that, I haven't really played anything else, honestly.
So for me, I have been playing Parasite Eve. I haven't picked up the third birthday since I initially started up. That's kind of off on the side. I haven't picked up Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater again. God, that must be like 3-4 weeks now. I might drop that game. It's just not a very good Fatal Frame game. I love the camera mechanic with the gamepad, but Maiden of Blackwater repeats the stupid house in the woods way too much. Like I'm 6 chapters in, I think, and 4 of them are traversing the same area of the upper house.
Oh, boo.
And it's just not very fun. And I thought like you could unlock costumes early and everything. It's like, no, you got to play the whole game first through. And I go, I don't know if I want to play 18 hours of this. And I'm like six and a half hours in already.
Put it down.
I think I'm going to put it down. I might play one more chapter to see how I feel. And then I'll make a decision there. But what I have played, which I'm adoring, is Blueprints on the Switch 2.
Oh, I've heard a lot about that.
So I was about to pull the trigger and buy it on the PS5. And then Nintendo had their little third-party direct deal, and they announced Blueprints is coming out on the Switch 2 today kind of deal. And I went,
yep.
And I go, does it have the mouse controls working on the Switch 2? And it does. And I love it.
That's actually useful. I feel like that's a game meant for like quick play sessions. You pick it up, put it down.
Each play session, because it's a roguelike puzzle mystery deal. Each session stems to or tends to last about an hour.
Right.
Because I love taking my time and trying to figure out each different puzzle. I have different goals in mind now of what I want to do. It's like, okay, I haven't really unlocked the right side of the map yet. What happens over there? I finally got to the end room, and it has a key, and all it says is go underground. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I got to figure it out. And then occasionally you just find a room that you've never had before, and you're like, what does this room do? I have to do it. And it might break your run, but you go, okay, this clearly has this intention. You're writing notes down for each room to see what it might impact later. And then you kind of start realizing, oh, so I have to have at least these 3 rooms in order to unlock this. And the goals of the puzzle is just so fun to unlock, and it's such a well-made game. I understand why it was so highly regarded last year. I watched a lot of different just video plays of it, and I feel like even those didn't spoil anything for me, because everyone had, like, unless you directly are watching that specific run of how a person fills out a puzzle, you really don't know what's going through that guy's head of how they're doing it, because nobody like talks out really how they're solving the puzzles. Like, for example, there's one where I thought I figured out, so in each room there's like 2 paintings basically, and you eventually find a room that'll tell you how to solve that puzzle. You didn't even know it was a puzzle this whole time, right? You go, oh, okay. And for a long time I thought the puzzle was associated with that specific room, and I go, oh, it's not repeating in the room, it's repeating in the same spot in which you open a room up. So, for example, you have your entryway of the mansion. When you go left, no matter what room it is, the solution to the puzzle is in that specific spot on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have a grid drawn out of what the solution is for that particular spot on the map, and now it's actually like spelling out words as I go through. I'm like, oh, okay, but what does this mean in the end? I don't know yet. Just pretty cool.
It's a video game that gives you homework.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to take notes while playing it, and that contributes a lot to how much fun it is.
Hmm.
And I'm very impressed with the Switch 2 mouse control. It's very easy, and because I always have like cats interrupting my gameplay, I can switch between the mouse control and the regular controller just by flipping the hand and shaking it just a little bit.
Hmm.
So it's very
Nice.
seamless going in between the two types of controls.
I don't think I've used the mouse controls once yet.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm using it because I don't have like a Mario Party game or anything, which I really want to get Jamboree TV Plus deal just because Mario Party's fun.
I have normal Jamboree because I would play it. Can I play the DLC if I don't have it?
I think so, but the other reason why I want to get Mario Jamboree TV Plus is because you can do the game share.
Oh, okay.
I think you can. Let me confirm this actually.
Let's set up a day.
Mario Party Jamboree TV Plus game share. Let's see how this works. Allows one owner to host up to 3 other players without owning the game via game share. Yeah, so you can do that.
Oh,
So
neat.
So Colin, since you don't have a Switch 2, you can play this because I'm game sharing it, I believe.
Can you?
I think so, yeah.
Neat.
Works with Switch. Here we go.
Oh, wow, that's
Let's
neat.
see. Yes, it does.
Wow.
So I have to have the Switch 2 to share with other people, but they I don't think they need a Switch 2 for it to work.
Huh.
I think.
I didn't
That's
know that.
convenient.
Oh no, okay, no.
When
You
you-
have to have the same. You also have to have a Switch 2.
Okay, I was gonna say, what if the game is too powerful for a Switch One? How does
Well,
it work?
that's-
I was
Yeah,
confused.
there's a game coming out later this year. It's called it's by like the studio. It looks like a Studio Ghibli game. I'm blanking on the name all of a sudden.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
My Neighbor Mario.
No, what is this?
Ha
But you and I, Kevin, can totally play Mario Jamboree TV Plus because you have a Switch too.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Studio Ghibli like co-op game. It is called. I don't think it's called Bloomwalker. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, definitely not that. 8 months ago. What is this fucking game called?
You'll get it eventually. I believe in you.
Fuck. Oh, this is gonna bug me.
You'll have a brain blast when in the middle of us talking about Devil May Cry.
Yeah, maybe. The point is, it's going to be a co-op game on the Switch too, and with game share, then like ideally you wouldn't like because I I don't have a lot of friends that totally play games in Rhode Island here with me. I
Right.
could share with one of you guys, and you guys would play it with me.
I'm in.
I would be in if I had a Switch 2.
Yeah, if you want one, you better get one now before that price just skyrockets another $200.
I love it here.
Yeah, that's
As long as I can find games that are actually on the cartridge instead of just a code.
That's the other thing. So like, I got Resident Evil Requiem on the PS5 because it's gonna run and look way better, and then B, the Switch 2 version, while it looks like acceptable and it plays well, it's literally just a download code, and I don't want to use a lot of hardware space just for Resident Evil Requiem for a lesser version, and I don't technically quote unquote own the game.
Exactly.
I understand why the codes exist because the games are so big for a Switch 2 that it can't fit on that cartridge. But it's a way for it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
2026. Orbitals is what it's called.
Yeah, I need to get it.
Yeah, it's called Project Bloom Walker, but it's it's called Orbitals. So when does Orbitals come out? Game Orbitals release date. Let's see. Very important. It just says summer 2026. Great. Got all the
My
information we need.
favorite. That's my birthday, actually. So
Oh, the summer of 2026?
yeah, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
And I see it's got that 90s anime art style going.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the game tracker down. We talked about what we were playing. I'm going to play the drop, and we can start talking about these sequels. Here we go. There we go. Mega Man 2 music in the works. Colin, take it away.
Yep. The topic is superior sequels. Games that are widely considered better than the originals. And also, it's a nice little bit of alliteration. And just a fun little bit. Before we start on the first game, I want to know, can you guys think of any other game sequels that are better than the originals, in your opinion?
Uncharted 2.
Uncharted 2.
Yeah! Oh,
I agree.
immediate.
That's that game got me to get a PS3.
Yeah,
Absolutely
basically, right?
agree.
That game, I've told the story before. That game made me test out of French in college to get the certificate so I could just play it more.
Yep.
Nice.
I was like, I speak French well enough. I don't need the grade. I'll just test out and get my certificate and move on. I got to play Uncharted 2.
Mega Man 2, the Uncharted 2 of NES games, they call it.
In hindsight, that would have helped my GPA in college and give me a lot less stress, but didn't matter in the end anyways.
No.
No job
Mega
has
Man.
ever given a shit about my college GPA.
No, none of them do. It's all a lie. Get a degree in Mega Man.
Yeah.
How funny would that be to put on your resume as like, I beat Elden Ring on this difficulty level. Are you impressed, Chevron?
Nobody's reading it.
Oh, in 2026? Absolutely not. You can put whatever the fuck you
Yeah.
want until that computer AI system rejects you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got a few games that I think would you agree Batman Arkham City is better than Arkham Asylum?
Ooh.
I would equal but different.
Equal but different. Yeah, I agree with Kevin there.
Because I like the
Yeah.
linearness. Well, it's not even linear, but I like Arkham Asylum's gameplay more, but the boss fights suck. And
Yeah,
then
that's true.
I like the boss fights in Arkham City more, but like I didn't think it really needed to be an open world.
Yeah, kind of
enough.
not.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think a pretty obvious example is Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
No, they started that too. There was nothing before that. Don't worry.
Mortal Kombat 2
Star-
comes to mind if we're sticking with fighting games.
Yeah, there's also a Star Fox 64. That's a definite.
That's a remake.
Mm,
Every Star Fox game is basically a remake of Super Nintendo. At least the good ones.
Ooh, I should play the Wii U one and get back to you on that.
No, you shouldn't.
Why not?
Don't.
I'm gonna do it.
Do you want to play? You want to play Star Fox 64, but like with the worst controls imaginable? Yeah, go ahead.
Are you
'Cause
saying
it's
that the
that
N64
game.
controls were any good?
They're better than. Oh, I want to fly my ship,
Hmm.
but I got to look down at the gamepad to actually aim it and motion
Oh,
control
boy.
it. But then if I motion control, I can't see where the crosshair is on the screen because I'm trying to motion control it.
Well, going off of the flight sim thing, I think Star Wars Rogue Leader definitely is better than Rogue Squadron. Of course, then again, it's on a different. It's on a newer platform.
Now, when you
Right.
say sequel, you're saying like direct sequel, the second in the series kind of thing, right?
number 3 can also work. I mean,
Oh, Mario Bros.
just
3.
so we can exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Let's see. Then
There's
that
also
makes it really wide.
Resident Evil 2 is definitely widely considered better than the first, and Silent Hill 2, Spider-Man 2, the movie, the game.
I have a hot take over Silent Hill. You ready?
Go for
Yeah.
it.
I think up until number 4, all the first 3 games were all pretty equal. They just played
Yeah.
slightly different from each other.
I don't
That's
know enough
fair.
about them.
So the first one's on the PS1, and it has the epic like fog thing, so it could render things differently, and it created an eerie atmosphere. The second one has the psychological horror element to it, and then the third one is about what's her face, and it's more of a. It felt like a more third-person adventure kind of deal
Mm-hmm.
with the psychological elements as well. But I mean, that's in every Silent Hill. And they each have their own puzzles to it. They all seem pretty equal to me.
As far as other sequels, I think Smash Bros. Melee definitely qualifies.
I would say so.
I think
Yep.
The newest Smash Brothers is the best.
Well, it's the most grandiose of them for sure. Mario
think I
Kart
can-
64.
Yeah, I think a lot would agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I love the Super Nintendo Mario Kart.
Would you guys say Streets of Rage 2 is better than the first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd say Mega Man 2 is the best.
Mega Man 2 was not on the Kind of Funny Games cast March Madness bracket of best sequel.
Well, they're wrong.
And for my last one that I thought of, this is Kevin and JD's all-time favorite game.
No, boo.
Kingdom
I'm already
Hearts
saying
2.
boo. Boo.
It's
not better.
What was it?
No need to be so tsundere about it, JD. I know everything. I know, though, about that secret compartment you have in your wall containing every single iteration of every single game in the series.
Do I?
That's right. Every time you thought I was going to the bathroom and visiting your house,
That's
I
kinda
was
creepy.
actually snooping.
It's kind of creepy. Do I even own Kingdom Hearts 2?
Oh, Kingdom Hearts. I didn't hear what he said. Yeah, no, fuck Kingdom Hearts.
I don't even own Kingdom Hearts 2. I have the first one, and that's it.
I've heard people, I'll just agree that I've heard people say it's better than 1, but you know what? I don't have the authority to stand.
I don't think Kingdom Hearts 2 was on the Kind of Funny Games
I
cast
kind of go back and
sequels.
forth.
Maybe it was, actually. Yeah, because they talked about the shitty gummy ship stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
It
definitely
was
did that.
vastly improved in the sequel.
Yeah, the only Kingdom Hearts game I own is the very first one on the PS2. That's it.
And that's enough.
I would agree.
I would disagree, but you guys don't listen to me anyway.
Well, I listen to you. I just
respect
kind of
your
blank out
opinion.
and see red whenever Kingdom Hearts is mentioned.
Your loss.
Metal Gear Solid 2?
No.
You like the first one more?
Yes.
I don't know about that. See, I've never played the remake that they did on the GameCube. I do have the Metal Gear Solid HD collection on PS3. Maybe that's worth a play at some point in my life. Let's see.
Yeah,
So
it's really all the sequels I can think of on my end.
So Mega Man.
Are we moving on to the games?
I guess we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So,
Oh,
First
here's
game
here. I got a
is-
last one. We're going back to the NES. TMNT 2, the arcade game, over the fucking first Ninja Turtles one.
Low bar.
Well, look, man, it is a fact.
Yeah. Fair.
fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, first game is Mega Man 2 on the NES.
Damn right.
Developed and published by Capcom, released on the NES in Japan on December 24th, 1988, in North America on June 1989 and in the PAL regions on January 1991.
Rockman 2, The Mystery of Dr. Willie. Let the penis jokes just immediately go in. I can't imagine why it was not called that in America.
Isn't it Wiley everywhere?
Nuh-uh, it's Willie.
Okay. Fair.
It's Rockman
boy.
fighting against a Dr. Willie.
Fair.
Well, in any case, there's not much to say about the plot. It's Dr. Wily has made a whole bunch of killer robots to take over the world, and Mega Man has to go and stop them. And yeah, this is widely considered one of the best sequels ever. In fact, and it's also the second highest selling Mega Man game in the series, with Mega Man 11 being the highest.
Which is amazing to me because I know people didn't love 11. I did.
I really liked 11 too.
Yeah.
Well, 11 had the advantage of being out on the Switch,
That part does help.
and the Switch has sold more than the NES, to my knowledge. So,
Oh well, that makes enough sense.
and it was also on the
two is,
PS4 and Xbox and PC. So yeah, a lot more opportunities to sell copies.
Yeah. Mega Man 2 is like it's really a game that everything that was wrong with the first game, they just decided we should just fix it. And I don't know if you guys like Mega Man 2 wasn't supposed to happen.
Really?
I did not know that.
It was basically I can't remember what's the guy's name, Inafune, whatever. His whole team, they wanted to make a sequel to Mega Man, but Capcom was like, the first one didn't do that well. Absolutely not. So this was basically all done in their spare time because Capcom wasn't going to greenlight it.
That's funny.
Yeah. So it's kind of amazing that it came out, but also as good of a game it is one of the easiest Mega Man games to break.
I'm so happy it was
Okay.
easier than the first one.
Well, by far, because you get Metal Man's blade and that's it. You win.
Yeah. Yeah, I used that one the most.
Well,
Yeah.
why would you not?
It takes like no energy and it goes through all the walls. Like, yeah, you win.
And you can fire in 8 directions. That's the biggest part for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, then the game also introduced the password system, which the previous game didn't have.
Again, phenomenal.
And also the energy tank, just something you can keep with you to refill your health at any time. And a lot of the needless difficulty is taken out.
well, mostly because then you get to Quickman and that whole laser shooting level where if you don't have Quickman's power, is it Quickman? I'm thinking of Flashman. Wait, is it Quickman or Flashman? Now my brain's like glitching out. Whatever you needed to get past those lasers, it was basically like if you don't get this, you lose.
Yeah, I think that was Flashman's.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of that NES cheap difficulty, but I guess it was trying to teach you like, oh, you need this thing, so you shouldn't be here yet. But then don't give me the option to go here yet. That's just me.
Yeah, that's a pain. I mean, I also found the Bubble Man stage to be pretty hard, like during that underwater section with the spike balls along the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was giving me flashbacks to the underwater section in Ninja Turtles.
Fair.
Earlier.
Yeah, it was rough.
And Dr. Wily's Castle Stage 4 boss sucks. And the only weapon that does anything is the Crashman bombs. You only get 7 shots. Because, like, for those who don't know.
Yeah,
for those who don't know, they're just
impossible.
It's fuck hard.
Yeah.
The end of Mega Man games, especially the original, like, what is it, 6?
Mm-hmm.
The boss rush followed by the Wily boss rush sucks ass. It's so difficult. I'm just not good enough to ever beat any of these. I beat Mega Man 11 because they made it actually beatable.
Well, there's a reason they put save states in old games now, because they realize, hey, sorry about that.
Well, it also has. So I just beat Pizza Tower this year, and they have a boss rush followed by a ridiculous final boss, and eventually I beat it. But I hate boss rushing things. It makes me feel like all of that work of defeating them was for naught. And now I have to go through the stress and pain of beating them a second time when it's like, no, it was fun, it was difficult, I already accomplished that, and you're making me do it again just for the sake of being difficult.
Yeah, it's cheat padding. I never liked it.
Yeah. That's my big issue with a lot of Mega Man games. I played the original on the NES, and then I got to bust out the Mega Man Anniversary Collection on the PS2, because I do not own any other Mega Man on the original NES other than the second one, because all the others are very expensive.
Which is dumb, because they're so widely available.
Yeah, it's just people hoarding them and not playing them.
Well, collectors ruining everything. Damn it.
Yeah, so I got to play a good chunk of the game on the original NES. That's always fun to just bust out the old system, throw on the CRT, and then I was like, I want to compare this to the first one to see what was improved, because I tend to do that with a lot of sequels, especially if I own the first one in the series. So I had to bust out the PS2, hook that up, get the Anniversary Collection in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, everything about Mega Man 2 is way better, it's way more accessible compared to the first iteration. It is a phenomenal sequel in all aspects, other than my opinion on the ending boss rush stuff that Mega Man does. Now, I do not like the disappearing block platforming shit in any Mega Man game.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
I was like, just make me platform or not. Please don't make me do this stupid timing mechanism or jumping mechanism that is just not fun.
No.
Favorite boss fight, guys? What you got?
Boss fight? Metal Man's the thing I go to right away. So, I love...
Well, now that we know all the tricks, yeah, Metal Man rules.
Yeah.
I do like Airman's boss fight.
I don't know. I just picked up a guide to ask what the best order is, and went through it that way. And
Metal, Wood, Air, like 1, 2, 3.
Just completely crushed all of them.
That's the thing. Once you know the order of Mega Man bosses, you kind of just you win, because you're like, okay, I got your weakness. Boom, 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 done.
Well, that's the whole point of Mega Man games, is learning that order to make it doable.
Which is nice, but I got a busy life.
Well, it is, if you want the difficulty, because the other thing is you have the Japanese difficulty and then you have American difficulty.
Yeah.
I like how you can choose any stage from the start, and what makes it easier and more doable is picking the right order. And that's what you learn. So you get to learn the stages first, see how hard it is, and you go, okay, I'll go back again. No need to put myself through this. I'll try a different stage, and you go, oh, I can actually do this one, and that's the difficulty curve. It's very well designed.
All the other difficulty just comes from cheap NES hard.
Well, there's also that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Probably Airman or Metal Man's boss fights would be the best, but I just get so not. I don't know. I just get like demotivated when I do that boss rush at the end of every Mega Man game. Like, right, I gotta do this.
I would say my favorite boss in the game is the Bubble Guy. And my favorite stage would be the air stage, because I love the platforming on, like, you're on this like airship kind of situation.
Yeah. I like the Woodman stage where the chickens are roaming around.
Would you say you're a Robot Chicken fan?
I see what you did there. I don't know if I was killing it. I don't know if it makes me a fan, but
funny enough, I actually watched the Star Wars Robot Chicken specials recently. Just for fun.
Those are good.
I prefer the Family Guy Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, those guys, you can tell they really love Star Wars. It has really good parodies. But yeah, I give this an easy pass.
It's an easy pass. I would lastly say about any Mega Man game in general, and this is what Mega Man 2 does so well. I think, over the first one. The first one, you kind of don't really feel like what a Mega Man game is yet. And the second one does such a good job with the stage setting the tone to the boss that you're going to fight. And it all matches just this... it's like a good feng shui gaming design. I really enjoy it about the Mega Man games.
Nice.
Yeah. And you can power up your blaster.
That part's nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you pass it, Kevin?
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
This is the best 8-bit. This is the best 8-bit Mega Man game.
Ooh. Do I like do I like 4 more? I think I might like 4 more.
No, you don't. I just wanted to help.
Let's see what the internet says. Best original
What is
Mega
the
Man
internet
game.
now? Those people like Final Fantasy 13.
All right. Here's just the first Reddit post that come up. I'll just fucking do this. The guy who posted it went 2935. 4 is kind of in the back.
Ooh, 9. Yep. Okay. I
9's
guess
really
I wasn't
good.
counting not NES 8-bit games, but yeah, 9's real good.
Let's see. Second comment's 5329.
What?
Let's see. One comment has 7645.
Okay, come on, guy.
So he's different.
Yeah. One person's going to be like Mega Man 1 only and forever. I don't think anyone
3821. Wow. Someone put 1 really high.
3821. Okay. Choices.
945.
8.
I mean, a commonality is 8 and 10 are ranked. As I say that, I was going to say they're ranked low. One guy went 7, 8, 10 as his top.
Yeah, what a choice.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know. I think it's like Final Fantasies. Everyone's going to have a different ranking, but there's a large majority who say, like, I feel like 2 and 3 are the big ones. So.
See, I really love the stretch of 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Yeah. Next is Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening on PS2. Developed by Capcom Production Studio 1 and published by Capcom. Released on the PlayStation 2 in Japan on February 17th, 2005. In North America on March 1st, 2005. In Australia on March 22nd, 2005. And in the EU on March 25th, 2005. And it's hard to say if this really counts as a sequel. I mean, chronologically, it takes place before the first game, but numerically, it's a higher number, and it was made later, so...
Well, Devil May Cry 2 sucks ass. Nobody likes that game.
2. Yeah.
We'll count this one as the true sequel.
Well, actually...
I mean, you want to talk about one doing way better. This one's way better than 2.
In defense of 2, I think it was fine, but it was like by far the weakest. Like, I don't think it was as bad as everyone said.
I think
but it was by far the weakest.
Yeah, and it was made by it's made by a bunch of like amateur developers at the time, I think.
Oh, you can tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll give him that. It was a choice, but 3, this is a good game. That's a real good game.
So I bought this game. I got it for that would have been my 17th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it with Joey, and we immediately found, because after like a couple weeks, it came out of the 17th, so I used the birthday money to buy this, and after a couple weeks, the codes had already come out, like infinite health, you can't die, and we just rolled through this game in one night. It was so much fun.
It is short. Like, Devil May Cry games are weirdly shorter than...
Usually like 8 hours or so, if you're good enough to do that. Let's see how long it takes to beat Devil May Cry 3. How Long to Beat has it at like 12 hours. So
Yeah, not bad. I
so
did
yeah,
the
we beat
HD
it in the
version of
weekend.
this. The HD version of this, which I think is the special edition, because I think the original was like stupid hard.
The original is incredibly difficult. I never beat that until I was living in Germany in 2005, like later that year.
And they finally were like, "Ooh, whoopsie, sorry about that."
Yeah, this game is much more doable. Retooled difficulty levels was a real thing. And they had, get this, checkpoints.
Yeah, it was kind of weird that they didn't put that in originally. So when I played this on the PS4 version, this felt much better, smoother, easier. I know this is the game that introduced Virgil, but when people talk about Devil May Cry, they always talk about like, oh, Virgil, like what a big plot point he is. I feel like he's not that big of a deal as people make him out to be. It's just like one storyline.
Yeah, a little overrated. I mean, we all know the only Virgil people really care about is the $1 Million Man's assistant.
I was just saying that.
Yeah.
You mean Soulful Jones?
Yeah.
This also had like the weird the style systems. You got your Trickster, Swordmaster, Gunslinger, and your Royal Guard, and I just stuck with the Swordmaster because why bother?
I kind of stick to one style as well, but I get the fun aspect to switching between them.
Yeah. The actually weird thing, this is mildly off topic, but for all the people they put in Fortnite, I don't understand how Dante has not been in it yet. He's got a sword and gun just right there. Put him in, but you don't have to ruin him like that, I guess, if you don't want to. It's just the gunplay in this. I feel like they should be like better gunplay in Devil May Cry, but I mean, I still like it for the melee combat.
You play for the melee. The guns, it's kind of like Bayonetta with the guns. You don't really use them all that much.
They just feel ineffective.
Yes.
So like, it's nice that they're there, but it just kind of, I know it's just to set up a combo and like blast bullets at enemies until like you can go hit them again.
Yes.
But I always felt like I wanted the guns to feel a little more oomph to them.
Well, if you make the guns too powerful, then that's like all you would use. And the game's difficulty then would just be cake cheese, right?
Well, I just want them to feel like they have more impact. They don't have to necessarily do more damage, but I kind of just feel like I'm tapping a button to like stall.
Yeah, you stall for the combos to build it up, and that's how you get your like grades at the end of stages. Yeah.
Give me an RPG is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you're supposed to get crazy and sweet and showtime and stylish.
And blast.
The big hiccup I have with Devil May Cry games, and this happened with, I thought it was going to be a thing in the first game, and then they'd be like fixing it over time. But I hate between levels when you have to buy power-ups. They just get more expensive over time, and then I never felt like I really had enough currency to like feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's pretty common throughout the franchise.
Yeah, I thought it would be like, oh, this is a weird thing in the first game. They're never going to do this again, and then they just
keeps going.
Yeah, so that's like the one thing I don't like about Devil May Cry games.
I just always constantly got like the C grade, which was like all right.
Yeah, I'm not playing for high score.
I'm like, man, because they all have these cool. As you see them, they all have these cool words, with showtime and sweet, and then even the beginning one's crazy. But I'm always like a C guy that just goes, all right. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah,
couldn't come up from anything else.
No. I like that. I don't think it goes lower than C either. So I always feel like, well, I'm not that bad. It's a C.
You can get D's pretty easily.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. Shows what I know.
Yeah. I think so many people talk about how much of a wisecracker Dante is. I think this is the game everyone's thinking of because I don't recall that much from the first game. I mean, sure, he had attitude in the first game, but as far as one-liners and jokes, there were barely any. This is the game everyone thinks of.
This one, he goes full C2 and just starts eating pizza and killing demons.
I really, when I first got into the series, I was like, I don't think Dante's as cool as everyone says he is. But now that I got the three, I'm like, okay, now I get it.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. Imagine, like, it's scary to imagine because I love the Devil May Cry games. Thinking of 1, 3, and 5 made me realize I've never played 4 before.
Yeah, I gotta do that soon too.
So I'm buying Devil May Cry 4 right now.
I wonder how cheap I can get it for. Quick to GG.deals.
I bet you can get it for like $8.
So on Steam I can get it for as low as $5.78, but it don't work on the Steam Deck.
PS3
So
Devil May Cry 4. Let's see here.
Oh, I don't have I don't have a PS3 right now.
Oh, that's too bad.
Boo. Yeah,
That's such a
unfortunate.
shame.
It's a lot. But anyway, Devil May Cry. That's a good game. There's
Hell
something
yeah.
else I wanted to bring up about it. I couldn't remember.
Devil May Cry 3 complete in box, or Devil May Cry 4 complete in box, PS3. $7 plus a few dollars shipping.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
All right, buying that. Buy now, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the I guess we had to rank them. I feel like the consensus is 3, 1, 2, easy.
Makes sense.
Well, of the original trilogy, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played 4, 5 yet. Well, I did DMC, but that's like a different thing.
Yeah, a lot of people love 5.
I've heard it's good, but I
Yeah,
have to get to it.
people
They're
have
short
called
enough
it
where I
a
can play 'em.
people have called it a return to form.
Devil May Cry 5 is super fun and good. No doubt
I feel
about
like there
that.
was some weird thing about it when it came out.
All right, Devil May Cry 4 purchased. Now the question is, of that same era, there's Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
Devil May Cry, don't play Lords of Shadow, please. Oh my
Why
god,
not?
don't.
It's a God of War
It's not
Castlevania game.
good.
What's the
No,
problem?
it's not. It's not good. I played it. It's you know what? That's my opinion. You know, try it for yourself. I shouldn't do that. Go have
PS3
fun. I feel like-
Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
I feel
How
like
much
it
is
didn't
that?
age well. Maybe that's more appropriate.
If I can snag it for like less than $10, is it worth it?
Sure. I honestly, it was in my shared Steam library with friends, so I didn't have to buy it, and I still was like, I'm all set. But you might like
It's
it.
looking like it's going to cost $15. Think that's too much?
Dude, can you get on Steam for cheap? Let me see. Hold on. Let me.
I can't play anything on Steam. I don't
Why?
have a true computer to game on.
Oh well.
Yeah.
What are your other options then?
PS3,
Wait
man.
for the Steam machine.
Steam machine sold out, but Buster can't get that.
Oh yeah. No. Good luck. I don't know
No.
what to tell you.
Or Steam Deck is sold out, and Steam Machine's not coming out. Like I'm kind of giving up on that.
I'm not. I was more motivated for it before I got a PS5, but not anymore. Like the whole appeal of the Steam Deck with me is the hybridness, and if that's not going to be a hybrid, then I guess I'm kind of happy with the 5.
There are rumors that it will, or credible rumors that it will include a free copy of Half-Life 3.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Sure, dude. It's coming out. No, any day now. I don't buy that. Respectfully, like I've been hearing Half-Life 3 things since the internet was invented.
Yeah. So I can get a 512 OLED Steam Deck for $549,
Or
just spend the extra 100 and get the 1 terabyte.
Just get the. I guess do the math. What's cheaper between an SD card and the base hardware? I have a 64 gig LCD Steam Deck, which is the basic. They don't even make anymore.
Uh huh.
And I just put a terabyte card in it, and I'm fine. So,
Okay.
just do the math on it, I guess. But I've been perfectly fine with the terabyte, and that's off the SD card. People will tell you.
Well, it's all sold out anyways. Can't get one even if I wanted one. So.
Yeah, good point.
And they sell a docking station, so it's like, what is the point of the Steam machine then?
Yeah, I don't really know. That's the thing. The whole point of the Steam Deck was that like there's something other than a Switch that's a hybrid for me. That was the appeal.
Yeah, I'd get a Steam Deck eventually. That's what I'm looking at. And then I'd just buy the docking station peripheral and be totally set.
Well, we are off Devil May Cry, but any USB-C dock for like a computer will work, right?
I did not know that.
Valves. Yeah, you don't have to get valves. You can get any USB-C dock. Just get one with power so you can charge it as well. So you don't have to spend money on valves. You can get USB-C docks for.
I mean, it's only $80 for their specific dock.
Mine cost 10.
Oh, all right. That's a little better.
You don't need that. $17.99, $10.99. Yeah, you don't need that one. So,
What'd you guys
Good
think
to
of the
know.
platforming in DMC3?
too zoomy.
It could be a little janky at times.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's smooth. I feel like they thought about the platforming as an afterthought because he jumps so tightly and quickly. I was constantly missing platforms.
Yeah, I think it certainly improves on what DMC1 was, because that the camera was never quite in the right place. It just made it very difficult to jump around stages. This one was highly improved. And I played it directly on the PS2.
Yeah.
They certainly
it was
went
a
for
bit
more
better.
cinematic type reaction to the gameplay.
Yeah, it wasn't much better in what's it called, the HD version. Like it still was kind of tight and janky, but smoother. That was the only difference, really.
I mean, it's a very smooth playing action game. It kind of doesn't even feel like a true hack and slash, because
Yeah, more just action.
it feels more like a straight up action game.
Which
Now,
is fun.
compare it to like God of War 2, which is also a great sequel. Which action gameplay do you prefer? Do you prefer that kind of zoomed out third person, or this sort of more in your face action, zoomed in camera?
I don't know if the camera has anything to do with it, but I'd only pick God of War because I just really like the way the chains feel, like the Blades of Olympus. I feel like I can control the environment so much more around me with that weapon. But neither are, I wouldn't say either is worse than the other. It's just if I had to pick one.
I think if Devil May Cry series in general had the feel of the God of War controls and action, that would be the best of both worlds.
Makes sense.
And that's what led to kind of the God of War remake between that and Ragnarok, where it's that over-the-shoulder kind of gameplay. That's what I feel like Devil May Cry could and should be. Because I love this series, and being that I just got Devil May Cry 4 on a whim on the podcast, makes me very curious to what that game is, because I remember people playing at college, and I don't know why I didn't get it at the time, but hey, I just bought it for like $7, so who am I to say at this point? And love playing this on infinite health, because then you just feel like this just invincible badass. I know it's like a cheap way to play any sort of game is just throw it on essentially easy mode, and then you're just like, I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to get the angers out.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing this. I ended up stopping at mission 3 because I just could not beat the Cerberus boss, even when I loaded up on healing items.
Oh, dude, infinite health. Highly recommend.
Yeah, that was the first wall in the game for a lot of people.
Yeah, the getting past the third boss is like where I just go, yeah, I think I know why when I was fucking 17, just throwing infinite health on and just having fun from that point forward.
How'd you guys feel about fighting Virgil at the end?
I didn't get that far.
Fine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was hard at first, but once I figured out the pattern, I was like, oh, this boss fight was really easy. I think it took me like 2 tries.
Yeah, like 3, I think. 3 or 4, if I remember.
Yeah. Be sure to finish it, Colin. It's super worth it.
This game is worth finishing, for sure.
Yeah, I just needed a break.
I feel that.
It's usually how it goes with hitting a wall in a game. You just got to step away for a bit.
Well, the guy who designed a lot of the major enemies is the same guy who does the Persona series, if I recall.
There were a lot of dicks. That's true. Makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, Suda
I love
5-1 was
it.
the guy on dicks.
No,
Nah,
maybe
he's
I
on
mean, he
crack
might
or
as
some
well.
shit. Suda
I
5-1.
recently played Lollipop Chainsaw, and man, that guy needs his hard drive checked.
My cat's been like fighting, moving microphone the whole time. I hope I sound okay for the podcast. If not, it's
It
gonna
sounds fun.
sound pretty bad. I hope not.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not really hearing anything.
Yeah, I just always get nervous when the wire moves around.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
He's just being a silly guy.
Devil May Cry 3, easy pass from me, but hard franchise. It's a hard game.
Oh well, it was until they put it back out the days before patches.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I love Devil May Cry 3. Easy pass. Easy.
Yep, I pass it.
Okay. So our 2 games were Mega Man 2 and Devil May Cry 3. Kevin, what was your favorite and least favorite? And give me your tier rankings.
How do you pick a least favorite for this?
Of course you can.
I
You
guess I
like
love
one more
Mega
than the
Man
other. That's it.
They're so different, and they're both like, I don't know. Let me flip a coin real quick. Hold on. According to my coin flipper, I liked Mega Man 2 better. It's how do you even compare? I guess Devil May Cry 3, just because it was a little harder there. That had some justification.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't even like criticize them too much. The only things were like the okay, Devil May Cry 3 and the currency between levels, mildly more annoying than Mega Man 2's boss fights. Or boss gauntlet, I should say.
Yeah.
And mildly is putting it the best way I can.
And your tiers?
All right.
Oh, tears. I forgot. S for Mega Man, and then is it A or S? I like them both so much. Put in A, just so I can really justify myself. S and A.
Okay. Colin, how about you? Cat, get out of here. God.
Well, I actually...
He's now
Actually,
moved the
was it-
microphone completely almost sideways, so now I'm like, because I don't want to touch it, and it's the end of the
You're
podcast.
fine. It sounds fine.
I'm at this weird angle going into the mic now.
Well, for me, it's hard to decide. I mean, I actually did beat Mega Man 2, but I had save states helping me.
I will not judge. It's fine. I just admitted to
So-
playing Devil May Cry 3 mostly on infinite health. Like,
Yeah, true.
But Devil May Cry 3 had more style to it. I guess by a slim margin, I'll say Mega Man. Funny, these are both Capcom games.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Those guys know how to improve.
Should we rename this to Capcom sequels?
Nah, I think we can stick with superior sequels.
All right.
Everything we've said up to now is more relevant to that
I suppose, yeah.
topic. And as for tiers, I think I'll just give them both S's. Why not?
Ooh.
I'm feeling generous today.
You know what? I'm not too far off. I think I'm going S on both as well.
Nice.
And I prefer DMC3 over Mega Man 2.
Late gas.
Okay.
Yeah. So that pretty much makes it 2 S tier games. We're feeling nice today.
Hot damn.
Whenever
got
there's a
some,
tiebreaker, Kevin, we just round up, basically.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
Yeah. I can't math today.
Math after 5 o'clock is verboten.
Yeah.
That's the rule. Shit, sometimes
did
math at work is verboten. It's like, no, I don't want to do that.
I got an apprentice with me right now who was trying to do like crazy pipe bends. He's like, well, we don't have the prefabricated ones, but if we calculate this and the radius of that, I'm like, you got to shut up right now. I'm not doing that.
Oh, they wanted me to do like thermodynamics at work one time to find out the flow of the barrel with the chemicals, and I just went, whoa, hold on. I do not get paid for that kind of work. Not even
Nope.
close. You bother the guys who make twice as much as me for that kind of shit. Go away.
Yep, that's exactly.
It's like,
how I feel
but
about it.
Jacob, you can do that. I go, no. Just like before, just because I can speak German doesn't mean I'm going to translate shit for you for free. Get out of here.
You should just get unionized while you're at it. See, you're almost there.
Yeah, but we have the Spanish speakers. It's like, that's up to them, okay? I'm not learning Spanish to tell these guys. That's always been my joke in the workforce. Oh, you have to speak Spanish. Oh, do you have to speak German because I know it? No, then we're speaking English. Get out of here.
Just start speaking German to everybody that pisses you off and be like, oh, no, I'm not telling you what I said.
The best is when I'm putting Korean on shit now. It's like,
Oh,
we can't read that. It's like, that's your problem.
whip out the Google Translate.
These are my notes. Go away. All right. So yeah, that was fun. Joey has the next theme, but he hasn't even picked anything regarding that. So I'm gonna have to message him right now and say, dude, get your shit in. You got the next theme, sir. Time to pick.
Neat.
All right. Kevin, it's been a blast having you back on for the first time in a long time. We'll have to do this more often.
I get there when I can. This baby really keeps me busy, you know?
Yeah, we have I have my next like 3 themes already picked out. So I can tell them now since I already have them. You probably won't want to do this one, but I have Telenet Japan. So it's RPGs from the PC Engine CD era kind of deal.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, super unique. Colin's got one about the Colin's got one about the Xeno like saga series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just games with Xeno in the title.
Yeah. Then I have Super Space Soldier, so that's where I wanted to do Mass Effect. I have never played Mass Effect, so I'm super excited for that.
Oh no, you're in for a good time.
Yeah. That's going to take up a lot of my PS4 time because I bought the Legacy Edition for like $12. So I have all 3 of them ready to go. And then later this year, eventually, is going to be Hateful Fantasy. Have that theme picked. So we're doing the hated Final Fantasy games.
Fair.
A couple of them, anyways. So when Colin and Joey get their themes, I'll let you know, and if you're interested, we'll get you back on. If you have time, of course.
Yeah, that's the main thing that gets me.
Yeah. So hit me up for a Jackbox party or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to do them more. I had to get the blessing to be like, can I be alone for a Saturday? You know?
Can I not work 60 hours this week, please?
Oh, just making sure Tina's good with the baby more than anything.
No. She's fine.
Yeah, it always goes well.
All right, that does it for this episode. I really hope the audio came out good. See you next time, everybody.
Bye now.
Boy.